Hey everyone, welcome back to Toasty TCG with your monthly installment of This Month in Yu-Gi-Oh! So last month I didn't make an installment due to the lack of discussion-worthy content, but this month I'll be discussing both May and June, but keep in mind that this video series is aimed at discussing the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG primarily, so for that reason a lot of OCG, speed duels, rush duels, and Duel Link related topics are going to be left out. Now, starting at May 1st, we had Konami further postpone events up until May 31st. The reason that they did this is, of course, due to the pandemic and quarantine. They just want to analyze the situation further before they make an educated decision. Then, also on May 1st, they announced that the phone app Dual Generations will be shut down on September 20th. Now, that's something that I've never used myself, but let me know in the comments below if you've used it before and what kind of experiences you've had with it. Is this something that you're going to miss when it's gone? Then going on to May 5th, some new Mechlord support was revealed, and some reprints for Legendary Duelist Season 1. So that's going to be just some Toon monsters, as well as the Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon with the new errata, making both its summon condition and its activated effect both hard once per turn. So that means you can only summon Red Eyes once per turn, and you can only use its effect to summon a dragon once per turn. Then going on to May 8th, the Numeron monsters are revealed. These monsters can utilize the new card, Numeron Network, to easily make a number S0 Utopic Zexal and lock your opponent out of activating cards or effects on their turn. So let me know what you guys think about the new Numeron cards. Is this something that you feel is going to be very toxic for the game? And how do you feel about being able to make number S0 this easily? And then on May 11th, the Dragunity Drive structure deck was announced, but there was no further information except that its release date from the OCG is August 29th. Then on May 16th, we had the reveal of OTS 13, and it confirmed that the ultimate rares from the set are Traptrix Rafflesia, Abyss Dweller, and Book of Moon. OTS 13 also includes some really cool super rares and commons. Those are things like Deep Sea Diva, Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon, Scrap Golem, Formula Synchron, and Ultimaya to Zolkin. So guys, let me know what you think about OTS 13. Are those the right ultimate rares for the set? Do you feel like there's a better card that is more deserving of being ultimate rare? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below on those ultimate rare picks. Then on May 18th, a new deck building set was announced, Genesis Impactors. The set has no further information except that the OCG release date will be September 12th. Then on the 26th, the Appliancer archetype was revealed for the OCG set, Collector's Pack 2020. Now, what's really cool about this archetype is it all depends on moving your cards around, and if your link monsters are co-linked or not, what effects they get depending on those situations. So it's a really interesting archetype. I hope you guys check that out. And then on May 28th, Konami has attempted to restart OCG events, but with a few restrictions. So let's read into that a bit. So these restrictions read: to ensure seating that follows social distancing guidelines, stores and events are to restrict the number of players available at a time based on this situation. To ensure droplets are not spread onto the opponent and that everyone is wearing a mask at all times. And to install acrylic plates and sew such between players and opponents as needed. Stores must provide hand sanitizer to use between rounds entering and leaving the store. Stores must be clearly ventilated. Tables and chairs must be regularly disinfected. Do not shake hands at the start of the match. No trading in the venue. No spectating in the venue. And at ranked events, for the current period, April to the end of June, all local and national rankings will be null, and no special playmats will be handed out. Opponents do not get the option for last cut. You cannot touch your opponent's cards. If you are concerned about banished or graveyard cards and such, ask your opponent to show and disclose that contents. Don't go to events if you feel sick, of course, and please follow the orders of the store staff. So guys, let me know what you think about these restrictions. Are they too much? Are they too little? Do you feel like it's time to open up the stores again? Let me know what you guys feel about this, of course, down in the comments below. And finally, on the 29th, the TCG set Legendary Duelist 7 is announced, and this is going to be a set based on the OCG set, Duelists of Gloom. So that means it's going to have support based on the characters Merrick from Yu-Gi-Oh!, Esperoba, and a few other villains from the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime. So, are you guys looking forward to this set? We now have pretty much like the whole idea of what's going to be in it. How are you guys feeling about this upcoming set? Alright guys, so that's going to wrap up the month of May for Yu-Gi-Oh! Like I mentioned, there wasn't a whole lot of discussion-worthy content. So let's move right on to June. So June is actually going to start on the 8th for Yu-Gi-Oh! On June 8th, some Phantom Rage cards are finally revealed. This includes Raid Raptors and Phantom Knight support, as well as some cards that are treated as both archetypes. And also on June 8th, the TCG ban list was revealed. All it really did was remove Multi-Faker, Necroz of Unicorn, and Ritual Beast Ulti Canahawk from the ban list, and bump them all up to 3. You guys already saw my ban list prediction, as well as my ban list discussion, but let me know what you guys thought about that ban list. Do you feel like it was effective? Did it do enough? And honestly, there wasn't really a whole lot for it to do, since there hadn't been any events since about March. Then going on to June 9th, the new archetype, the Suiton archetype, was revealed, and it is geared towards making multiple tokens and then using them as fusion material, and also the new UA support, which doubles as FA support. Finally, on June 9th, also included some TCG release dates. Legendary Duelist Season 1 gets released July 3rd, Structure Deck Sacred Beast will be released July 10th, and Battles of Legend Armageddon gets released July 24th. So guys, let me know what you think about the June 9th information. What are you more interested in? The new archetypes, the new sets coming out? Let me know in the comments below, because June 9th is definitely a lot to unpack. Now, moving along to June 10th, we have the Dragoonie cards finally getting revealed, and this includes a retrain of Arma Levitin as the new Arma Graham. So it's definitely a bump up for Dragoonity to try to make the deck a little more relevant than it has been in the past couple years. Now we're going to move on to June 12th. Now, while OCG gets a better looking collector rare and a brand new version of the Ultimate Rare style foil, TCG is going to get stuck with a brand new gold rare called Premium Rare. And that is supposed to be released on October 9th in the next reprint set, Maximum Gold. What's really cool about Maximum Gold, though, is there are some really good reprints, such as Appaloosa, Bow of the Goddess. So let me know what you're looking forward to out of Maximum Gold, because the reprints are looking pretty nice, but the rarity isn't. Now we're going to jump ahead an entire week, all the way up to June 19th, where we have the newest Structure Deck voting poll announced, with the biggest contenders being Ice Barriers, Gusto, and Cyber Style. We also have the Legendary Duelist 7 official name being Legendary Duelist Rage of Raw. So what's really silly about that name is it actually leaves out that there is new support from other anime characters. Like I mentioned previously, there's Esperoba Jinzo cards in the set, but the set is just Rage of Raw. It's all about Raw, apparently. Now we're going to jump ahead one more week up to June 26th, and we have an announcement from Yugioh and Konami about the new app coming out, Yu-Gi-Oh! Neuron, an official Konami app for deck building, card research, and it will function as a life point calculator, as well as being able to toss coins, roll dice, and keep track of counters. So we also have the release date of the TCG Phantom Rage set being set for November. So guys, that about wraps up the latest Yu-Gi-Oh! News from the past 2 months. Let me know in the comments below what news you're looking forward to the most, and what news you found most interesting. When you scroll down, you'll also find links to all my other social media, such as the Toasty TCG Facebook page where I post live updates when new content comes out, so make sure to give that a like to stay up to date with the channel. And there's also exclusive replay series that I post there that you won't find on this channel. You can also find in the description below my Discord server, the TCG Network. Now, the TCG Network is aimed towards discussing pretty much every card game, whichever game you're interested in, and it's also geared towards helping content creators where they can promote their content freely and also find others to collaborate with. So if you join the server, feel free to use any of those features. And finally, in the description below, you can find my TCG Player affiliate link. Whenever you use that, you're going to help support Toasty TCG directly when you shop on TCG Player, and of course that is to no additional cost of your own. So be sure to check all those links in the description below, and with that all said, this is Toasty TCG signing out.